Got the feds.
What we have here are proclamations of from the mayor's office that the congregation Austro-Hungary Anshei Sefard on their 100th anniversary, the 100th anniversary.
So they don't really keep Shabbos. They don't.
Office of the Mayor, City of New York.
I'm saying they're very Mizrahi.
So this is the proclamation, Office of the Mayor, and this is Edward I. Koch. This is a nice one. The legislature, whereas the congregation, this was Congregation Austria-Hungary Anshei Sefard was founded in 1880 as a synagogue and house of worship by a group of immigrants newly arrived from the Austro-Hungary Empire in Europe, and whereas services, learning, and meetings were conducted in New York City by the congregation in various Stieblach on the Lower East Side of the borough of Manhattan from 1880 to 1906, and whereas the Chevra purchased property in 1906 at 852 Cannon Street, near Delancey Street, renovating the structure into a synagogue with an upper balcony for ladies, and whereas the synagogue flourished, as in addition to services, scholars studied to learn the Torah into the early hours of the morning. Scholars studied to learn the Torah into the early hours of the morning, and whereas the Chevra merged into Congregation Austria-Hungary in 1939, and Achim Ahuvim Chevra merged into the Austria-Hungary in 1949, with the Chevra remaining at 52 Cannon Street until 1953, when the congregation purchased the building in 183 Rivington Street,
Charles, you said he had a bag or something?
which was used until 1970.
This is shame.
And whereas it is purchased property at 239 East Broadway, which was renovated into a shul. Now therefore it is resolved that the legislative body pauses in its deliberation to congratulate Congregation Austria-Hungary Anshei Sefard upon its 100th anniversary.
What is today's date?
And be it further. Oh, let's see what else. Be it further resolved that the copies of the resolution suitably engrossed be transmitted to President Israel Sus and Vice President Max Balsam at Congregation Austria-Hungary Anshei Sefard. That's adopted in the Senate May 14th, 1980. Oh, and here, this is the proclamation. The proclamation. This is from the legislature. Oh, wow, we have a lot of proclamations.
No, this is old news.
For the 100th anniversary of the
It's old news.
Congregation Anshei Sefard. 52 Cannon.
So why am I getting it now?
Here's another. This is from the city of New York. This is Edward I. Koch.
JC.
Edward I.
JC
Koch.
will be.
Jimmy Carter.
Oh, this is who? This is State of New York.
Oh, I have no idea.
Executive Chamber.
Back how long
Citation.
ago?
Congregation.
They were in Cannon Street for a while.
Austria-Hungary Anshei Sefard was founded in the year 1880 and as a shul and the Vesa Medrash by a group of
Again, can you give me an approximate
immigrants
year?
newly arrived
No,
from
you
the
can't. I don't know the
Austro-Hungarian Empire in
I know Ezra Sassow was the
congregation.
president. Before that, his father, Ezra Sassow was
various
the president. Before that,
Stieblach on the Lower East
Ezra Sassow's
Side
father-in-law
from the
was the
year
president.
1880 to 1906.
Okay, so I've given you again.
In
I
the
don't
year
know when this started.
1906, the Chevra purchased the premises at 52 Cannon Street near Delancey Street, which was completely renovated into a permanent shul with an upper balcony for ladies. This synagogue flourished, and in addition to services, was a center for scholars studying Torah into the early hours of the morning. In 1939, the Chevra and in 1949, the Achim Ahuvim Chevra merged into the congregation Austria-Hungary, The congregation moved to 183 Rivington Street in 1953, where it continued to serve as a religious center until the year 1970, when the congregation moved to the present location at 239 Eastwood Way. The history of the congregation, Austria-Hungary, Anshei Sefard, depicts the story of the Lower East Side Jewish community
I'll say this. I don't know why, but whatever.
in all its glory and splendor.
Where should I put the bag?
The Lower East Side Jewish community portrays this rich
Okay.
religious and cultural legacy of a people
Bring it back on Friday.
fleeing religious persecution in Europe and transplanting their heritage on the free shores of the United States at their first port of call, New York. Now, therefore, I, U.L. Carey, Governor of the State of New York, do hereby cite Congregation Austria-Hungary Anshei Sefard and extend my congratulations and recognition of its centennial celebration. U.L. Carey. He's the former Governor of New York. Oh, so that's the governor, and this is the office of the mayor. Edward I. Koch. Edward I. Koch. Edward I. Koch. Yeah, exactly. And the legislator. This is Senator Connor and Assemblyman Silver.
Which is crazy.
Oh, nice. And then who's this? Oh, this is the White House. The members of the May 15, 1980, to the members of Congregation Austria-Hungary Anshei Sefard, congratulations on the anniversary of your congregation. As Americans, we cherish our freedom to worship, and we recognize that the spiritual vitality of our people is both a renewable and inexhaustible source of our strength as a nation. In observing this anniversary, you pay tribute to founders and other leaders whose hopes, sacrifices, and dedication extend from the past to inspire generations of the present and the future. Rosalind and I are pleased to send our best wishes to each of you and to join in our prayers for continued blessings on your congregation and on our nation. Jimmy Carter. Oh, that's President Jimmy Carter. So that's Jimmy Carter, President Jimmy Carter, and this is Albany. That's Senator Connor and Assemblyman Silver. Oh, very nice. Suitable for framing.
Are you talking about Sheldon Silver?
Sheldon Silver, yeah. Edward I. Koch. And that's the mayor.
Yeah, but
And this is U.L. Carey.
Who else do you know?
Carey.
Do you know Drew
Oh, that's
Carey?
very nice, beautiful.
Who was the governor then?
You know Drew Carey?
Okay.
Carey was the governor then?
Yeah. So that's this is the
No, there's a
congregation.
There's a comedian called Carey.
Very nice. So it was honored in May 15th,
Yeah.
1980. That's when it was, right? May 15th,
So what happened?
1980.
What's the story?
It was honored. Yeah, that's what is it? May 15th, 1980. Oh, very beautiful, very nice.